Sunday afternoon. I am back at Uncle Johnny's. So after video number 58, when you watch it, I was in a bit more of a dehydration crisis than I realized. I got away from that campsite and started up Unica Mountain. I had 4 liters of water with me. I had a 3-liter bag filled, and I had my 1-liter Nalgene filled, and headed up the mountain. And at some point after I started, I probably got started around 10 a.m. or so, I started experiencing severe shoulder pain in my left shoulder. I had no idea why, and stopped. I took my pack off, and then started getting disoriented, and kind of walking around trying to figure things out. Called Kaizen back in Tampa, and I was kind of trying to talk through what was going on, what my symptoms were, how I felt, and all of a sudden I was out on my back, crashed to the ground, kind of came to. The phone was still next to my head, and I looked at the time period of that phone call. It was a 7-minute phone call that time, and so not exactly sure if I went totally out or how long I was out or whatever, but it was enough for me to realize I was in severe difficulty. She was trying to get me to send her my location, just in case. She's the one that had to call for emergency care or whatnot, and couldn't figure out how to do it. I probably spent 20 minutes trying to sort out how to call back here to Uncle Johnny's to see about getting a shuttle, or if they thought I should call an ambulance, or what would be the best. So I was up Unica Mountain a little ways, and so I wound up making my way back down to Beauty Spot Gap, where the road crossing was right before you start up the mountain. And again, have no idea, what transpired when or whatnot, but it was I got picked up, got back here, started hydrating last night, went to urgent care this morning when they opened, and had EKG, had blood work, had a complete full workup. So I'm waiting on the lab results now, but EKG was normal. My blood pressure is elevated, which is not normal for me, but that's counterintuitive to heat exhaustion or dehydration or whatnot. Normally your blood pressure is a little lower. So I think we kind of determined that I was somewhere between heat exhaustion and heat stroke, because I had symptoms from both. So nonetheless, not a good day, and definitely, I even though I'm pounding water and trying to be very cognizant about it, I got into a bad spot yesterday, and that's never happened to me in my life, where I even just fell down because I was disoriented and everything. So continuing to hydrate today. The doctor's going to call me here in a little while. I will update everybody with my lab results, and then kind of a plan forward. But it's been super hot here. Something I've been watching. The dew point's been going from anywhere from 50 up to 70 during the day, and that makes the humidity rise, and it just sucks the water right out of your body. And I made a comment in my last video that I noticed when I was holding my phone and videoing that the sweat was dripping from my elbow, like it was almost like I sprung a leak. So I think I was sweating a lot more than I realized, or that I was able to put back. And even though I had a lot of Gatorade once I got to camp, it wasn't enough to overcome the deficit. And then it was already warm by the time I started hiking yesterday, and it all went downhill from there, even though I consumed 3.5 liters of water before I pretty much blacked out. So that's it for now. I will update this video again with lab results and whatever the doctor thinks. And turns out I just have a soft tissue issue with my shoulder, nothing significant. He thinks I probably did it when I started losing my cognitive ability. I probably did something to it, didn't even realize I had done it. But just treating that with anti-inflammatories. Other than that, I'm in good shape. I'm healthy, and I'm feeling a lot better. So I will update you more later. Cheers. What are you doing? Oh, this cat loves me so much. I don't know why, but she is such a baby. Just a doodle doll. Oh, you're such a good, sweet baby. second I stop. Got a call from the doctor that I saw this morning. The cardiac enzymes are negative. That coupled with some EKG rules out the fact that I had any kind of cardiac situation. My blood work is all within the normal range. He said it looks like someone who's recovered from severe dehydration. Last night when I got into town, I went to Walmart immediately and I got a liter of Pedialyte, and I've got a bag full of Gatorades. And then upon the recommendation of Kaizen, I got a box of popsicles, some bananas, and some crackers. And that's what I ate last night. And everything turned out well. So he cautioned me to take a day or two just to make sure that I was, so not to be gross, but you know, peeing every 2 to 4 hours, and nothing clear. Make sure that the water changes colors when you go, and he would expect it to be light because of all the fluids I'll be taking in. So anyway, and that with the shoulder is just a soft tissue issue, and to take a leave and kind of go from there. So I'm going to definitely zero again tomorrow and just kind of chill and relax, and maybe start some range of motion on my shoulder if it feels better. But I'll keep a leave in every 8 to 12 hours just to make sure that the anti-inflammatory gets an opportunity to work and improve that. So just the dose I took today, coupled with the dose of Advil I took last night, the constant throbbing pain is gone, but with range of motion it hurts to move it. But anyway, I just wanted to get this update out, let everybody know that I'm off trail for a couple of days recovering from dehydration, and I will be back soon as my nursemaid lets me go. She's been napping right next to me all afternoon. So all right, thanks for everybody's support, and I will be in touch soon. Cheers. Oh, cool.